Hello Internet, I am the Hero of Julios once again with another Digimon card pack opening video. We are doing another box of Digimon New Awakening, the newest booster pack to come out. For my full analysis on any non-super rare cards, the video for my longer video will be in the description. That was the one I did last week. So without further ado, let's start off with not one, but two pre-release packs. So the pre-release packs are what you get for purchasing a booster box before the pack comes out. So I would recommend doing it just because the cards are really nice. For example, this lovely Vmon. That's a pretty cool one. And we got Yoli. Well, that's kind of nice. So let me just sleeve those real quick and then we'll open the next one. And for our other pre-release pack, we got Cherubimon. That's a pretty cool one. Ooh, and Dark Gaia Force. Well, that is going in my Greymon deck. That is really nice. The nice thing about the pre-release cards is you just get to flex on other people by showing them the cool pre-release card you have. The only difference between it and a normal version is just the word pre-release is slapped onto it. Well, without further ado, let's crack this boy open and see what we got. So just like last time, we got a pair of promo cards. We have Aereo Vidramon, and I will open up and show you. We got Aereo Vidramon 0 and Ulforce Vidramon 0. These two cards work pretty well together. They also work well with the Vidramon 0 from a promo pack way back when the card game first came out. And our box topper card is Yoli, which is good. I was really hoping to get that because I have a collection of all the red tamers. I'm primarily a red player when it comes to the Digimon card game, so that's nice. I don't got to hunt for that either. Alright, so in my last box opening, I had a theory that the bottom two packs are not anything to blow wind at. So just like before, we're going to start with the last two packs in the booster. Starting with the left one. In this pack we've got Surfmon, Master Tyrannomon, Ikakimon, Kokuomon, Psychmon, Captain Hookmon, Mushroommon, TK, Kogamon, Hawkmon, and for our rares we got a Shikaomon and Flame Hellscythe. And for our other pack, we have Disaster Blaster, Hisu Ryumon, Hookmon. Accidentally put a Hawkmon in that pile. There we go. Kokuomon, Psychmon, Surfmon, Armor Texture, Vmon, Cyclonemon. I still don't know how to pronounce this word. And for our rares, we get an Agumon and Yoli. So, two rares. So far, the theory remains intact. So, yeah, don't grab the last two boosters in a box. You're just going to get rares. But now let's see what the top two boosters had. With Kyukimon, Fire Rocket, Dromojimon, Mist Memory Boost, Candlemon, Aquilamon, Exermon, Cherubimon, Rasenmon Fury Mode, Girimon, and for our rares, Sylphimon, who I actually needed more. Oh, and Black Wargreymon. There we go. So I did say I was going to talk about the super rares. Black Wargreymon's one Digivolving ability. If this Digimon has a red Digivolution card, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon. If this Digimon has black Digivolution cards, choose any number of your opponent's Tamers. The chosen card's play cost must add up to 6 or less. Delete the chosen cards. And all turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, unsuspend this Digimon. So yeah, Black Wargreymon is a powerhouse of a card. It's definitely going to be a popular choice in this upcoming meta. Personally, I'm hoping to get the alt art of Black Wargreymon as well, because I just really like the artwork on it. So let's hope that's the alt art we get in this box. Next pack has Dromojimon, Kyukimon, Senbon Dokkan, Patamon, Kokuamon, Psychmon, Surfmon, Demimeramon, TK, Marsmon, and for our rares we get Gamamon and Gigadeath. Well, the top two packs certainly shined a little better than the bottom two in this box, considering Black Hor Greymon would have been the first pack we opened. But this pack has Catch Mememon, Top Gun, Karatenmon, Betelgamamon, Spinomon, Jinryumon, Disaster Blaster, Marsmon, Plasma Shot, Terriermon, and for our rares, another Sylphimon and Ryudomon. That's good. I don't have 4 copies of him yet. Next pack, we've got Armor Texture, Ikakimon, Master Tyrannomon, Lightning Blade, Fire Rocket, Karatenmon, Gazimon, Terriermon, Submeramon, Kyokyomon, and for our rares we get Hero, and Jiquiamon. Sorry, I said that weird, Jiquiamon. This is the big dude for when digivolving. We choose, one of our opponent chooses one of their Digimon, and then we blow up the board except this guy and the chosen Digimon. We gain memory back for each Digimon deleted, and when opponents' Digimons are deleted, we gain security attack +1. You blow up enough Digimon, and that guy can wipe out your opponent's security by himself. He's also a 13,000 DP Digimon, so not a lot can actually stop him, especially if your red deck has powered him up past 16,000. Now, obviously, a Gaia Force and security can end him, but, you know, it's the give and take of life. We got Frozomon, Thundermon, Skullmeramon, Pulsemon, Hookmon, Hisaryumon, Pistmon, Kyokyomon, Innocence Blizzard, Kari, and for our rares, another Shikalmon. Whoa, and Shivamon! 2 super rares in a row. During our opponent's turn, while all of our Digimon are suspended, our opponent can't use their option cards. And, during our turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during the unsuspend phase, we trash the top card of our opponent's security. So, Shivamon turns the weakness of having your Digimon suspended into a strength by preventing your opponent from doing some of their more powerful combos. Our next pack contains Betsumon, Skull Satamon, Saryumon, Patamon, Aquilamon, Fangmon, Pulsemon, Crimson Blaze, Demidevamon, Namakemon, and for our rares, a Metal Greymon, nice. Ooh, and this is 3 in a row! Magnamon! So, Magnamon actually is a special Digivolution from Vmon, which is really nice. He can either Digivolve from blue or yellow, which is cool. He has Armor Purge, Blocker, and when Digivolving, you unsuspend this Digimon, and it gets 2000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn for each Digimon card with Armor Form in its traits in your trash. So he is a brick wall designed for an Armor Digimon deck to just stop your opponent. The one thing I do not like about this card, and I will openly admit it, is the fact that Blocker, unlike all the other keywords, does not have an explanation as to what Blocker is. I understand that is to save space on the card, but this opens up the gateway of forcing people to just sort of assume their opponent knows what it does. Like, you know, you could just say, you know, Blocker lets me do this or that, and if your opponent doesn't know that, well, it's not like the card's going to tell them. I don't know. I worry about that allowing too much text being put onto a single card. That's my worry, though. We'll see if that actually happens in the future. But for now, we are in the present with Snow Agumon, Ultimate Brachiomon, Soulmon, Ankylomon, Angemon, Gazimon, Elecmon, Cyclonemon, Hyarimon, Armadillomon, and for our rares, Dark Gaia Force, and 4 super rares in a row! Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode! Wow! So Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode can Digivolve from 2 from a Digimon whose name contains Dragon Mode. That's kind of nice. Which, it makes sense with the story because, you know, Fighter Mode is a transformation of Dragon Mode. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 10,000 DP or less to its owner's hand. When attacking, if a blue card is in its Digivolution cards, unsuspend one of your Digimon. If a green card is in its Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. This allows us to attack, unsuspend, suspend an opponent's Digimon, and then attack that newly suspended Digimon. It's a nice ability, if I do say so. So I've said before in the past that top-heavy booster packs, top-heavy booster decks. So I've said in the past that top-heavy booster boxes are a thing, and this is certainly one of them. But we still haven't found our secret rare, so let's keep digging with Greymon, Scorpiomon, Ultimate Brachiomon, Thundermon, Mist Memory Boost, Spinomon, Captain Hookmon, Vmon, Cyclonemon, this hard-to-pronounce card. And for our rares, we got Ladramon, and our alternate art is Hawkmon. This is a nice one. It's got his in-training and baby forms in there. It's very cute. On play just lets us look at the top 4 cards of our deck for a 2-colored red card among them, and then we put the remaining cards at the bottom of our deck. So that's really cool. It might be good for me to trade it to someone if I, you know, find someone who's got the Black War Greymon, but for now, it'll look really nice in my binder. Our next pack's got Patamon, another Greymon, Skull Satamon, Lightning Blade, Scorpiomon, Fangmon, Senbon Dokkan, Pandemonium Flame, Gyurimon, Dino Humon, and for our rares, another Ladramon, and Frost Velgramon. Alright, with so many crazy cards we've gotten already, this is the last card in the top half of our booster box. We got Skullmeramon, Soulmon, Catchmamemon, Disaster Blaster, Surfmon, Kokuamon, Psychmon, Cherubimon, Freemon, Rasenmon Fury Mode, and for our rares we get Agumon and Yoli. Nice. Well, now begins the second half of the box. I mean, technically, we did take the last 2 boosters from the bottom of the box, but this is the second half of the video. And the second half begins with Betsumon, and Master Tyrannomon, Ikakimon, Psychmon, Armor Texture, Surfmon, Kokuamon, Skull Knightmon Cavalier Mode, BBmon, Plasma Shot, and for our rares we get Digmon, and another super rare, Rapidmon. Rapidmon can Digivolve for 4 off a green or blue or green or yellow Digimon, but he can Digivolve 3 off of Terriermon. He has Armor Purge, and when Digivolving, we suspend one of our opponent's Digimon for each tamer we have in play. Then up to 3 of our opponent's suspended Digimon lose 5,000 DP for the turn. It's a good ability. He's going to be very strong in the upcoming meta, so try to get yourselves at least 2 copies of him, because he's a good alternate evolution for your Terriermon. Our next pack contains Master Tyrannomon, Armor Texture, Ikakimon, Hookmon, Gazimon, Mushroommon, Frozomon, Samadhi Santi, I believe it's pronounced. Samadhi Santi. Hyarimon, Armadillomon, and for our rares we got Azulongmon and Willis. Next up we got Skull Satamon, Fire Rocket, Jinryumon, Exermon, Ankylomon, Soulmon, Ultimate Brachiomon, Innocence Blizzard, Kogamon, Shurimon, and for our rares, another Hero and another Azulongmon. Nice. So I know I've talked a lot of smack about bottom half of a booster box, but we still haven't found our secret rare, so I can say with confidence that either it's a secret rare down there or an alternate art, but it's in the bottom half, so that's nice. We got Pistmon, Elecmon, Jinryumon, Snow Agumon, Candlemon, Mist Memory Boost, Greymon, Shurimon, Demi-Devimon, the hard to pronounce one. And for our rares, a Davis and a Ken. I actually do need some more copies of them. And a Flamedramon, which is also one I've had a hard time getting my hands on. Despite being rares, I've actually not had very many copies of either of those. So hopefully we'll get enough copies. I think I pulled 2 in my first box, so one more Flamedramon and one more Davis will be exactly what I need. Fire Rocket, Ankylomon, Pulsemon, Scorpiomon, got Fangmon, Top Gun, Betsumon, Submarimon, Demi-Marimon, Crimson Blaze, and for our rares, another Dark Gaia Force, and Climbmon. In this pack we have Snow Agumon, Kyukimon, Frozomon, Aquilamon, Mushroommon, Pistmon, Skullmarimon, Kari, Black Gatomon, Hawkmon, and for our rares, a Flame Hellscythe, and Yugi. Nice. Next pack's got Scorpiomon, Greymon, Top Gun, Lightning Blade, Mist Memory Boost, Thundermon, Pulsemon, Demi-Marimon, TK, Marsmon, and for our rares, hey, there's that other Flamedramon I needed, and Digimon. Good. Next pack has Patamon, Skullsatamon, Kyukimon, Hisuiumon, Aquilamon, Dromojimon, Disaster Blaster, Black Gatomon, Samadhi Santi, Freemon, and for our rares, Wholesamon and Yugi. Alright, 4 packs left. We are down to the final countdown. And our final countdown begins with Angemon, Senbon Dokkan, Gazemon, Captain Hookmon, Elecmon, Fangmon, Betsumon, Terriermon, Submarimon, Kyokyomon, and for our rares we got Myotismon and Imperialdramon Paladin Mode. So we got a second secret rare. Our first video, if you hadn't watched it already, I apologize for the spoiler already, but we still don't have a Creepymon, but Imperialdramon Paladin Mode is way better in my opinion. So he is a 7 to Digivolve off blue or green, but when one of our Digimon would Digivolve into this card in our hand, we can return a white level 7 card from our trash to the bottom of our deck to reduce the cost by 4. So if you did something like sending Omnimon away, which is thematic to how Paladin Mode came to be, it would only make the Digivolution cost 3. When Digivolving and when attacking, we can return a 2-colored card from his Digivolution sources to the bottom of our deck and trash all of the Digivolution cards of one of our opponent's Digimon. Then we return all of our opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to the bottom of our deck. So it's a great board wipe, and even if it's not wiping a board, it still has the power of getting rid of at least one of our opponent's Digimon. Of course, this requires us to have a lot of different dual-colored cards under him, otherwise you're limited by the number you have. So, build a dual-colored deck around Imperialdramon, which you probably will be, because that's pretty much how Vmon and Wormmon work. Alright, our bronze medal package is Keratinmon, Senbon Dokkan, Betelgeumamon, Spinomon, Catchmamemon, Captain Hookmon, Ultimate Brachiomon, Pandemonium Flame, Namakemon, Vmon, and for our rares, another Myotismon and the Digimon Emperor himself. Alright, now for the silver medal. Our penultimate booster pack contains Thundermon, Lightning Blade, Angemon, Soulmon, Exermon, Skullmaramon, Armor Texture, BBmon, Dinohumon, Skull Knightmon Cavalier Mode, and our rares are Cody and the super rare Ophanimon Fall Down Mode. I actually didn't even get this one in the last booster box. Very good for me. Digivolves 2 from an Ophanimon, but it can Digivolve for 4 off of either a purple or yellow Digimon. When Digivolving, if this Digimon has a purple card in its Digivolution cards, we delete an opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. If there's a yellow one, recovery +1. On deletion, we can play a purple or yellow level 4 or lower Digimon from our trash without paying its memory cost. So, yeah, the dark path that Ophanimon can take will inevitably lead to either great recovery or spell our certain doom for our enemies. Huh, that's nice. Isn't that special? Okay. And our final booster pack, though I gotta admit, the secret rare is pretty hard to beat. Let us draw out the last episode with Dromojimon, Catchmamemon, Betelgamamon, Candlemon, Patamon, Karatenmon, Spinomon, Crimson Blaze, Demidevamon, Namakemon, and our last rares are Ryudamon and Shikaomon. Well, not a bad haul if I do say so myself. As always, like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, if you want to see my full analysis on the commons and rares and uncommon cards in this booster pack, go ahead, watch the last video. This one is way shorter than that one, though. So either way, I hope you enjoyed, and if I pulled your favorite Digimon, let me know in the comments. If there was a card you were hoping I'd pull, but I ended up not doing so, let me know in the comments as well. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. This is the Hero of Julios, Xing out.